Hey guys, in this video we're going to be installing WordPress, we're going to be installing our theme, and we're going to be installing all the plugins that we're going to be using for the project and setting them all up. I'm starting with Pantheon.io here. It's a great site just to use for a sandbox if you want to play around. They give you 2 free sites you can use, and you can use Drupal, WordPress, and a few other CMSs, and we'll see that. So I already have an account, but you would just hit getting started, and it'll take you to a page just like this, and this is this website over here. So all we're going to do is we're going to do create new site, and it'll take us to a dashboard. So we'll just say Pantheon site, and we'll name it Outdoor Nation. So you can name it anything that you want, and it will host it on this website. Okay, now that the dashboard's loaded, you're going to see WordPress, Drupal 8 or Drupal 7. We're going to use WordPress for this, so all we hit is deploy, and it'll take care of the one-click installation. All right, now this is completed. All you do, visit your Pantheon site dashboard. And what we're going to do here is all you do here, site admin. We've already installed WordPress, so we don't need this. So we're just going to push site admin here, and it's going to take us to our initial install page for WordPress, and just push continue. And then we'll give this a site title of Outdoor Nation, and I'm going to give a username of Evan O'Neill, and then just to keep the password easy, I'm going to do whatever one just to satisfy this. Confirm use of weak password, and then I'm just going to use my email here. So that's how we'll log into our WordPress admin. Okay. Success, WordPress has been installed. It's a really easy process. Evan O'Neill, and then we'll just type in the password and log in. All right, so this is our WordPress dashboard. We're going to be doing everything from here. We don't need any of this here because we're not going to be using it, so I'm just going to clean it up here by unchecking everything. Okay. Our Pantheon dashboard, we do not need this anymore. So I'm just going to close that out. And if you want to go to your site, you can hover over here, right click on visit site, and open a new tab. And here is just our blank WordPress site. So we're going to change the theme just a little bit. So that's how you get to that. Here's our original. Here's what we're going to work with, and here is our dashboard. So let's get started here. These are our plugins that we're going to be using, and right off the bat I'm just going to delete these. We don't need them for what we're doing, and they just clutter everything up, and we have a few other that we're going to do. The first thing, if you look at this is pretty plain. It looks pretty bad, so what we're going to do is we're just going to use a free theme. A lot of the other tutorials use a Flatsome e-commerce store theme. We're not going to do that. That costs between $50 and $100 depending on where you get it. So we're just going to use a free theme. So let's go to Appearance, Themes, and we're going to do Add New. And we're going to search for Ocean WP, which is a very popular theme. And we're going to install it. And we're going to activate it. So if we go here and refresh, there you go. Now we have a little header. Things are cleaned up just a little bit. We have a title and a header and a footer here. So we're going to do that. Use this theme. It's a free theme. It's got tons of customizations you can do. So we're going to use that one. So a few things on the theme we're going to change. we're going to go to settings, permalinks, and we're going to select post name, because we don't want all of our home pages and everything like that to look like this. We want it to just be simple and plain so it doesn't look funky when we go to the address bar. So save changes. And then what we're going to do here is we're going to go to plugins, and we're going to say add new. This theme recommends the following plugins: Elementor, Ocean Extra, and WP Forms. We're going to use a few of those. So let's add the new ones. You don't have to do these in any particular order. I'm just going to read down the list of whichever ones I have. We're going to need Elementor, Page Builder. We're going to need premium add-ons for Elementor. We're going to need essential add-ons for Elementor, and we're going to need live mesh add-ons for Elementor. And these are all free plugins that build on the functionality of Elementor. So they're great to use, not just in e-commerce sites, but also this. So I'm going to need Ocean Extra. So that's going to be one of the ones that they recommend, and it's just going to enhance the functionality of our Ocean theme. I'm going to need Ocean Posts Slider. Install. I'm going to need Ocean Social Sharing. And I'm going to need Ocean Product Sharing right here. Okay. Then the next thing we're going to need is WooCommerce. So we're going to need WooCommerce, and we're also going to need, and we'll activate all these later, we're going to need product variation swatches for WooCommerce. So we'll see that later. I think that is all the plugins that we are going to use. So we'll just go back to installed plugins, and we'll do bulk, activate, apply. And this is going to apply, this is going to activate all of these extra plugins that we have. And then we'll go back, is our home page is going to be, or our dashboard is going to have a bunch of these that it's going to want us to use. We can just close these up. The only one that we really care about are these, any reviews and statuses like orders. So we're going to want to keep those on the home page. We don't want to use the Ocean WP theme, so we're going to skip setup. We want to help make essential add-ons for Elementor even more awesome. No thanks. And then we don't need WP Forms, so we're going to close that out. And then the one thing we are going to do is run the WooCommerce Setup Wizard. So we're going to say store is based in the United States. We'll just give it a address of 123 Deer Lane, and we'll give it Blacksburg, Virginia 24060. I plan to sell both physical and digital products. We're just going to keep that checked because you never know what you want to sell. I'm going to keep this checked just so they can make sure they give us updates and do let's go. We don't want Stripe, but we do want PayPal. So I'm just going to set up PayPal for me using this email, and that's all we're going to do. So PayPal takes credit cards, takes everything. We don't really need Stripe if we're just going to be selling in the United States. We're not going to be doing any shipping. We're just going to do free shipping for everything because we can factor that into the price. And then we'll just do print shipping labels at home. That's what we want. We'll use ounces instead of pounds and kilograms. We'll use inches instead of meters or yards, so on. Continue. We don't need any of this. If we want to set it up, we'll set it up later. Generally, I work in taxes into what I'm selling so that you don't have a bunch of extra charges. It's just one easy price for people to pay with, so you can add 5% or whatever your tax rate is to the price. I don't want Jetpack. I don't need it for this. You can install it. It does have stats and things like that, but they do want you to upgrade, so they're going to bug you about that. We're ready to start selling. I don't want to get tips, so we'll just go back to our dashboard here. It installs Jetpack anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. So I'm just going to close these. I don't think we need anything else here. The only thing to notice is your store does not appear to be using a secure connection. If you do want a secure connection, you're going to have to buy a domain and get an SSL certificate, but we're not going to do that here for this one. Okay, so that is that. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start making pages. So what we have here, we have all these pages that WooCommerce puts in here. This one we can trash because we don't need it. Our WordPress comes with this one, so we'll trash that one. Other than that, WooCommerce gives us all of these. And actually, there is one more plugin that we'll need that I don't see on here. So we'll go back to plugins, add new, and this is our wish list. TI WooCommerce wishlist plugin. We'll actually do that one too, and we'll activate it. And this is going to go us through a little wizard here to set up. Let's go. Default wish list. We just want to keep that the same. We want it created automatically. We want this before the add to cart button, and all we want it to say is add to wish list. So that's the only thing we're going to change. How products should be removed from wish list. When we add them to the cart, we want them to automatically leave the wish list. And then I don't want any of these because we already have social sharing on our page, so we don't really need any of these. And we'll go back to the dashboard. And when we go to pages, you'll notice we have a wish list here now. So that's the only thing that we're going to do. I'm going to add one more page. Or I'm going to add 2 pages here that we're going to need. One is going to be our home page, publish, and we're just making them right now, so we don't need to do anything to it. And then, it's saying new post, oops. Pages, add new. And we'll just call this one blog. So all you need to add, since WooCommerce adds the rest of these pages, all you need to add is a blog and a home. And since we need to be able to link these, let's just go here. You don't see anything different here. If we go to /home, then we're going to see the home page. And if you go to /blog, we're going to see the blog page. So we want just our standard site right here to be our home page. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to settings, and we're going to go to reading, and we're going to say your home page displays a static page. We're going to select home as our home page and posts as our blog page, and save changes. So now here, when we go here, we have our home page. So in the next video, we're going to get started on styling our home page. We're going to set all of that up, and we will add a menu to the header first thing, so we have that, and then a little bit later we'll style the header and everything. But we'll start formatting our home page. Like, subscribe, let me know if there's anything else you want to see. Thanks for watching.